most of the blood you would have picked up there will be full of anger, because it's a mix of anarch blood and they run on that. So yeah, so it will have some...
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Oh yeah, I had. Right. He found the fact...
So devious.
He found the fact that someone had destroyed his photograph, much to his annoyance. You had a word with... Yes, you had a quick word. Tilly said that the Puttanescas so far found no trace of the good doctor at Stanford at the moment.
No.
The Hecate meeting goes in the background, so you don't know what's that. Yeah, you had the issues with the Ravens again. Oh yes, and in the meanwhile, Renata had an interesting discussion with a Corporal Heinrich Faust, the erstwhile servant of one Junker. Junker Conrad Heinrich von Westenhagen. If you remember the gentleman in question, he's not exactly one of the most smartest vampires you've ever met in your life. I think, was it?
No.
During the party, I think, he alluded to the fact that he wanted to be prince, because he's a Ventru and that's what Ventrus do.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Exactly.
God, what a moron.
Yeah, I think you gathered between the lines his servant thinks he's an absolute idiot. The comment goes that during the he's got him doing something to keep him occupied and out of trouble while he's not with him. I think he mooted the fact that...
Sounds like somebody who's got a very naughty dog, and he's just like, oh yeah, I just left him something to keep him occupied. It's just...
Oh,
wow.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's how he actually put it, if I remember rightly. And yeah, I kept him busy.
And I think our entire conversation was in German as well.
Oh, somebody's just died again. Oh well, sod that. Right, so... Yeah, Philip did something else again, which we won't go into. It's something in the background. You had a discussion about the Junker with Philip. Philip had an idea. Oh yeah, he had the idea of getting the Noise and Junker at odds, e.g. both at the throats. And if you remember with him, the one is the ex-prince of, ex-prince, and Junker's just an idiot. Oh yes, Philip did tell you what the Puttanescans tried to do. They tried to get him to sign an MD, what do you call an MDA, no non-disclosure thing.
Oh right.
And if I remember rightly, it was full of holes, he refused to sign it.
Yeah, non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
I refuse to sign this on the basis it's rubbish.
Oh boy, was it rubbish? Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he did allude this, and you met with Anna Frisch, the ghost.
Oh, that was the ghost. Yeah.
Yes, that's the ghost that's used by Matthias Hyundai.
Mm-hmm.
You'd know that because he's told you about the ghost and you've heard about the ghost. So, he's the one say. Basically, he said that you got probably only half the conversation, of which was that you gathered that the conversation sort of went along the lines that Philip was sort of annoyed at her because she'd done something. As he said, you can't see the other side, so you didn't see the other half of the conversation. But Philip's mood was bad after that.
I think I could see it.
I think so.
Because Giovanni and assorted creepy things.
Yeah, and you were told that Pierre now is free and has decided to stay near you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's at the point when he was told that I think a fetter was destroyed by an fish, much to his annoyance. And I think that was it. It was fairly short and sweet, if I remember rightly. So you didn't miss a lot, David.
Okay. That's all right.
There was just
'Cause
one...
I was expecting to come tonight and somebody go, right, this agency has got and awed this place, and this agency has come in and done this, that, and the other.
It's all on fire, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
No, we've not got ourselves into too much trouble.
No, but I think you've still got the idea that you want to, go for thinking about going for prints, if I remember rightly, or getting some for prints. I'm looking at, was it? I've got a new version of Montreal by Night, not Montreal by Night. New Orleans by Night.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that rule, and that city is actually ruled both by a joint rulership, a hecator and ministry, and the
What's ministry?
The ministry, Setites.
Oh, okay.
Setites are not called Setites; they're called the ministry. They actually include Setites now. They're much like the hecator. They now include other groups.
Oh, okay.
So, and they're slightly different. They still they now question people's beliefs, but they're still as devious and as dangerous to deal with. Just because.
Yeah, we met that guy who was a Setite assassin, didn't we? And he had his pet zombie.
Oh.
I think.
The poor one that got burnt in the sunlight because he got tricked by a certain mage.
Yeah, but the assassin chap survived.
Oh yeah, there was two of them. There was the Assamite, who was very quick with his gun, and his friend, which was the Semidi. And strangely, the current leader of Los Angeles, of New Orleans, is Baron Semidi.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can guess who actually rules there. So there is a precedence that you could go for Prince, especially with a warlord who's not moving at the moment. And how long is the Camarilla going to, was it allow their warlord to sit doing nothing, is the question. Especially
Well, he's not doing nothing though, he's being very, very, very irritating.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be irritating.
I mean, Renata's
people.
fuming.
Yeah. He's supposed to be irritating, killing people.
Well, killing anarchs.
Anything.
Not just anybody. He's not supposed to be tyrant, is he?
It's anybody who will kill. Good grief.
Well, I thought he was Camarilla appointed. So technically he's working for the tower, isn't he?
Oh, he's working for the tower, but anything that gets in the way of the tower, including their own, as he said, it's known the fact that they put the previous Prince Wilder into torpor.
Oh yeah, it was a big fight, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the tower will destroy even within its own anybody who was at a. You think the Sabbat was the only one that was vicious? If you get that high up in their politics, they are really that vicious. Now, I'm going to give you get a message before this. I'll do this just before we start. So I'll give you the message once I can find if I've opened the appropriate one. You get this at the end of the evening, Renata. The letter, Tilly will say this letter actually appeared by courier.
Okay.
So it sort of said to you, if I can find it. This is always the fun one. Right. Let me see if that will work. Yeah. Right. Okay. All I'll say with the other guys, their game got very interesting. Oh. Right, I need to go down here. So what, I've got to find it now. I was have I gone down the right one? I have. Oh no, I haven't. Hand out. Oh no, I haven't. I've got to go. It's because each of these are connected together. There's a nice little hierarchy of directories, and I've got to remember to go to the right one. Well, with the crossover, when it eventually happens, you're going to have. What do I put that? I'll put that in the role-playing channel, but it will include both of you if you want to look at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's to you, but it will include everybody there. Right, so that's.
Is it a ransom note?
Oh no, it's quite. No, it's quite pleasant. It's not a. Was it a? It's not. I think you got a letter, didn't you, from someone? Oh, did you get a letter from someone? I don't think you did you? No, you didn't. That's right. Anyway, so we'll start on Tuesday, the 16th.
Hang on a minute, I'm just reading this letter.
Yeah.
You do pick the most hard to read handwriting fonts.
Yeah.
It's part of the challenge.
Well, yeah.
You can't read it quick though.
No.
No, but I was thinking I'm not. Was it? It looks better. Some people are very poor. I think I've chosen one for the Marchese too.
I imagine his is very sort of.
You've seen it. Very flowy.
Yeah, precise but flowy and slightly artistic.
Yeah.
Not like my handwriting. My handwriting's a hot mess.
Oh, real life handwriting looks like a spider's gone and died.
Do you actually know a Miss Monet? I think it says Miss Monet, does it?
I think it is, yes.
I don't know one.
It's the Toreador. The Toreador leader in San Francisco.
Oh, right.
Minette, I think. Or maybe I've misspelt it.
The only Toreador you met so far you know of was Sebastian. That looked remarkably like Oscar Wilde. And that's the only one you know of. And the only others you met. You've met the Malkavian, the Nosferatu, Koresh and his was it Motley Crue.
We haven't. Well, I'm not aware of a Malkavian.
It's the gentleman that's wandering around. Was it looking like the Emperor Norton?
Oh right, okay.
Absolutely,
yeah.
An absolute. No one in their right mind would go around on that. And all the rest of the camels you met, 6 of them are dead. One didn't turn out to not be who he was, but someone else. You know who the Hecate are, if I remember rightly. And that's about it. There are more there, and there were more at your party, but not all of them actually introduced themselves to you. Oh, and you also know there was one that was someone else was wandering around, which has a marker in them, as in a nuclear marker in them, as in a guy, like they're radioactive at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. So, would you make your, if you've used any willpower, gain 1 back, and make a rouse roll for Tuesday?
Just 1 and 1 into.
Yes, yes, or how many dice depending on your blood potency. I think the higher you get to roll 2 dice and take the best of the 2, if I remember rightly. And you can't messy critical it. You're fine.
Sorry, I'm just looking for my character sheet because I have too many folders in my computer which are
Join the
called
club.
vampire.
Yeah, I've got. Right.
That one.
Yeah.
One day I need to organise all my vampire stuff into one place, but today is not that day.
No, I wouldn't. Was it? I sort of do. It's sort of, and I also share it across machines, so it makes it easier. Haha. Yes. Right. I know what.
Difficulty? Is it 1 or 0?
No, it's 1. It's 1-1, basically. And I am getting the difficulties right. Definitely getting them right. 2's the standard. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
With the difficulties, I was saying they were too easy. They're not. 2's standard. 3 and 4 are more difficult.
Okay.
And 1's easy.
Okay.
So difficulty 2 is right. So it's quite easy if you've got enough dice to get a success.
Don't say that, it's me.
Believe you're lucky. Was it? One character in the other game has had hunting, 3 messy criticals.
Oh, that's impressive. Oh dear.
Yeah, a subtle hint, he's had to get rid of at least bodies 3 times.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Oh yeah. I thought.
Well, when I play D&D, it's not a 1 isn't called a Becky roll.
Oh dear. Well, you get up in the morning and you actually get up to Tilly waiting for you. In your room. That's it. She actually says to you, Madam, was it Matthias Hannah and I? Servants appeared today. He's collected your letter and present for the gentleman in Mr. James Bell in, was it in Chicago?
Wonderful.
He's also left you a letter.
Oh, okay, thank you.
This I will have to put into there. And there are 2 of the Puttanescas waiting for you, was it, in the main room.
Okay. I will read the letter first.
Yeah, let me just find it for you. So I'm going to find the right one. And she says, why did you want me to call, was it, Mr. Manticore and Mr. Dunson for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do that. Was it, well, you talk to the Puttanescas.
Thank you.
That's the letter. Now, while you're reading that, I'll go to, was it, Felix. You get up in the morning, everything's wherever you are, everything's where it is, and your phone sort of rings.
Get up.
This is Tilly. Was it Rialta's, was it her servant?
Hello?
Was it? She would like you to be at the house as soon as possible. I believe she has a meeting tonight with someone, and would like you to be there.
Okay. Probably take me about 40 minutes to get to her.
That's fine. She has some business to deal with.
Okay. I shall see you anon.
And you, was it Mr. Manticore? I'll warn the gods you are on your way, so they don't get a nasty surprise. She sort of laughs. Yep, and puts the phone down.
Oh, by the way, just as a little point, I will be surprising the investors from time to time.
Yes.
One will get a text saying you're being what?
Yeah.
See if you can spot me and that sort of thing. You know, anything just to keep them on their toes.
Surprise. Puttanescus. I've actually got a name
there. Nothing harmful or lethal, but just to sort of go. You're doing well, or you need to put your ideas, or some such thing.
Yeah.
Just enough just to keep them going and keep them on their toes.
They do. I think they're now called La Puttanesca Guardi. They've been given an official name now. That's the polite name for them. Right. In the meanwhile, was it Becky will go to the front room, and you remember the two Puttanescas you sent to, was it watch a certain person, or find a certain person? They're both standing. They're both standing in your front room.
I assume this has either gone very badly or very well.
Well, madam, we thought you needed to know that when we were talking, asking around about Mr. Blackstaff at the university, we were approached by two FBI agents. They questioned us why we were asking about him, to which we said we were also looking into him as he owes our employer money. I hope we did right. Unfortunately, they would not tell us why they were looking for him, but they did give us a number to contact them in, and their names if we find them. We thought it was better to stop asking around at the university, as it would not be a good idea to give the FBI an excuse to talk to us again.
Did you make sure that you were very, very careful on your way back, so
yes.
the FBI haven't tailed you?
We didn't come back directly. Mr.
Good.
Manticore told us not to do that.
Yes, and I should think Major Smythe will have told you not to do that as well.
Yes, madam.
Did you tell them who your employer was, or were you cagey about it?
We didn't tell them.
Wonderful, well done.
And we also suspect that Dr. Blackstaff is not at the university at all.
This might sound strange, but do we think he even exists at this point, or is he some sort of FBI plant?
If you open that aloud, it probably one of them said, yeah, he most definitely existed.
I would venture that because of him being captured, incarcerated, likely to face a lot of very painful questioning, I think he's just probably done a runner.
Just done a bunk, yeah.
I just think it would have probably, until he gets his head round everything, it's probably been a bit much for him. He's had to recalculate just how many adversaries he does have.
Sometimes getting out is the best option. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you sort of retreat, decide what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and probably more in this point, where you're going to do it.
Oh yes.
Might not be around here for a while.
Plus, you do know he pissed off was it First Light by nicking something from them.
Well, that's why I'm saying he's probably the FBI are not as maybe his true friends as he might think. So he's probably looking at trying to play everybody off against each other, just to stay in the middle.
Yeah.
I would just presume. Let's put it this way: it doesn't mean he has left, but if it were me, I'd bunk it. Go spend some time elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if it was me, I'd bunk it, and I've done that previously.
Well, the thing is, he probably didn't expect to be taken. In fact, he was very cocky, wasn't he, when he was at your party? He almost expected just to get everybody to be just so frightened of him. You know, and potentially what he could do and who he could bring to the party and all that sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden they went going, "No, I think we'll take you." Was probably not actually what he was expecting at all.
Oh yes.
No, quite. That's the problem with walking into a room and assuming that you're the scariest thing in it, because there will be that time when you're really not.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, he met his match with Philip and was it Felix, and the Putanescas.
Yeah, exactly. I think given the fact that he actually got out of I can't remember her name. Who's the leader of your
Sabina.
Sabine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think any of the staff got culled, but they did well not to get culled.
Yes.
Oh yes. You also get another letter too. Till he hands another letter. That this one's sort of again had been hand delivered. Just remembered it. Yeah, and as you said, as Felix appears, was it the Putanescas have probably gone back. I assume you fill him into what they found at the university. They would have also handed you over a card. Now, I'm just going to find something quickly for you. Right, there will be two.
Is 46 the one that you've just given me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to find two names for you quickly. I wasn't in the right place. The two names on the card. Special Agent.
Sure, I want to go to that meeting. Be interesting there.
No, that's 43. Sorry, my computer's having some form of breakdown. It keeps on opening the wrong letter. Oh, here we go.
Aha. FBI. The number doesn't matter, but it's just a number.
What do we know about the Tremere in the city? Anybody?
Yeah, I know a little. I stood a little hornet's nest there. Maybe not realising it quite as big as it was. But,
what did you do?
He actually did nothing.
Do I need to fix something?
oh no, absolutely not. I mean, it was a very. Let's put it this way. I went to get a book, and it turned out in the end to be a bit of a trap. But what the sluggard of a Tremere didn't realise is he was wafting this thing in my face, so I just took it off him and ran. And he couldn't run as fast as I could. And that's why Matthias was very displeased, because the book that I legitimately went to a seller to buy suddenly became my property, and this particular, to be honest, I was going to give it back. I was going to look and all the rest of it. I just thought I'd made a bit of a silly out of the Tremere. That's when Matthias came and at your party basically asked for it back, which is why I said I would give it him, and I have since given it him back. So on terms of all things considered, reasonable result. There'll be a Tremere out there who's not very happy, because he was made to look a complete idiot.
So do we owe, and Renata will sort of show you the letter, do we owe this person some form of apology, do we feel?
No. He's Gatrix of a different house, and I think the one that I was dealing with. And I wouldn't apologise to any of them anyway.
It's the one you were dealing with was called the Wit. I think you met him but you met him at the party.
Yeah, he would obviously. I think where he fell over was the fact that he was hoping to get it back from me to give it back to Matthias, and I actually just cut him out and just gave it back to Matthias. So
cut out the middleman. Yeah.
He actually allowed me to keep it, so I had a bit of a look and a read, etc. But yeah.
Yes, Matthias is quite fair. To be honest.
I didn't think it was his. He asked for it back very nicely. There might have been a slightly underlying threat, but the point is he did ask, and I didn't feel it was worth making too much of it. I got quite a bit out of the book anyway, so.
Well, I mean, Matthias has helped me out on a couple of occasions, so he's,
let's put it this way, my relations with him are, I think, very even.
Good.
So as far as I am concerned, it all turned out rather well. Tremere, on the other hand, might think slightly differently.
Okay.
But the point is, no blood spilt. So I thought that was actually quite a reasonable thing. At the end of the day, it's a bit of sad faces on certain persons' faces, but nothing.
No one died.
Yeah. No, not even a bruise. If maybe a bruise of somebody's ego, but that's
bruised egos, but nothing fatal. Okay.
Correct. So nothing at all to say sorry about.
Yes, I can't say anything, but there was something else too, but I'm not going to say it and ruin that.
Well, I'm sure I'm not in everybody's good books.
There.
Anything else?
Oh no, not that disastrous.
Okay.
Oh no. It was all I could say is when it happened, I found it extremely entertaining. And Felix definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah. I quite like, shall we say, things that have a little bit of humour attached to them. Even if I'm the only one that's laughing.
I don't think you were at the time. I think it was someone else was sort of having poking fun.
Yeah, let's put it this way: it did work out reasonably well, all told.
Yes, that's what this. You think the Tremere? There were 2 new Tremere that arrived, and this. You think this might be one of them?
Yeah, I think if my understanding, there's 3 houses, and the width of one house, and I can't remember which one it is, and then obviously these are Geratrix, and I'm not sure they're, shall we say, the best ones to have a great deal to deal with. I could argue none of them are, but yeah, I'd tread very lightly with Geratrix.
But as you said, it will be
the houses rival.
Yes, they're not on good terms with each other. And because they have a slightly different view of their former selves. If you like,
Okay.
one house, which I think is Geratrix, trying to go back to the old way. And then the other
Okay.
two houses, one's around a certain person as a leader, so it's more about her, I think, than it is about the Tremere. It's definitely on her terms. And then there's the one in the middle, which is probably the one I've pissed off, to be honest, but they're probably should have been, should we say, better than they were. So that's politically where we stand. But like I said, I'd be careful with Geratrix.
Oh yeah, and you'd have a definitely biased view of them.
Yeah, as another mage, yes. I'm not gonna say we're all sweetness and light either. But the point is, you've had dealings with me. You work it out for yourself.
Oh yes. So you actually now have 2 meetings to go to.
Yes. I was apart, so that's not too bad.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a meeting tonight. But as I said, if you're going to go for Prince, you're going to have to do a lot of this, you know, and have parties and soirees and etc. Right.
You just have to make sure that Karsh is not on the list of potential visitors.
Oh, he's most definitely on my shit list.
But you'd still have to invite him, because just
no
politics.
No, don't do it.
I mean, what we should do really is cause some sort of uproar somewhere else, so that he has to go and deal with that. Give the warlord something to warlord over.
Well, yeah, he's actually got east of the city to deal with, because some areas are still anarch.
Yeah, pick something up, and then that's him out of the way.
Felix will certainly know not to go into Oakland. Is it Oakland? Oh, yeah, across the city.
Across the river. Or
across the bay.
Estuary.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, you don't want to go there unless you want to go dodging anarchs. And you met some of them too. Was it the Summing Rose Club, the motorcyclists, who almost ruined your party? So your first, both of them in bars, strangely enough. One makes sense, the other doesn't. But I think one's at Comshack Saloon, and that's in not too far away in the north of San Francisco, near, was it Union Square, around that sort of area.
Okay.
I think it's near the Coit Tower. Or the Coit Tower, as in the tower you regularly meet the Nosferatu at. Oh, Renata will
Talking of Nosferatu, have we heard anything from William?
No, William is still very quiet.
Doing William things. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's definitely doing William things. I think he said he was disappeared to do something, or we were told by the Nosferatu he disappeared to do something.
Yeah.
And she didn't say what he was doing.
He always comes back eventually.
Oh yes. Are you going straight? Are you going in your car? Are you going by yourselves, or are you taking bodyguards with you just in case, sort of thing?
So look, who's the first meeting with?
Miss Monet.
Monet. Yeah.
Yeah, Monet.
I think we might need some for the second one, but not for the first.
Are you going in your car, or are you driving, or is Felix driving?
Renata's driving.
Oh.
Be afraid.
I'll put you. Actually, it doesn't matter if you do go for the windscreen. The worst you'll do is just get a sore head. So, but I would. I can't remember if it's mandatory in the States wearing seatbelts. I can never remember. Yeah, you sort of go to. It's a bar. It's actually sort of like a saloon bar. You can hear it. You can hear it's busy inside, and you can hear the how you say, these strains of jazz music coming from inside. If you're not a jazz fan, it just sounds probably like a cacophony.
You probably get there quicker than you expect.
Yeah. And you sort of wonder in, what are you doing in the bar? Are you just looking around?
Renata, knowing what Toreador are like, is probably trying to pluck the best dressed woman in the room, because that'll probably be the person we need to talk to.
As you're doing that, what's best described as a pretty boy? You remember Portia's companion, as in Brett Striker, you know what he looks like? That sort of, pretty boy.
Okay.
Was it a nice tuxedo? Was it nicely pressed? Smelling of, aftershave and cologne? Was it?
Renata will have made an effort for this meeting because she knows what.
Yeah, has Felix made any effort, or you're just going as you would normally dress?
Well, the thing is, you see, when you actually gave me the phone call via your very pleasant servant, you just said, "Come along." So I did.
I didn't, did I?
You didn't actually say, "Oh, and by the way, you need to talk up." So no.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
To be fair, in the States, it's not an issue. But if you look around, there's beatniks and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just with Renata and this guy, you just look a bit out of place. And the guy comes up and he says, "Ah, Miss Renata Valate."
Vitali, yes.
Ah, is it Miss Monet is expecting you, and is this you? And he sort of looks at your companion.
No, I'll just before he says it, I'll say, "Don't say bodyguard."
He sort of looks. I wasn't. I was going to say companion. Just keep your hair on, sir. It sort of smells. Yes, and he sort of looks you up and down. Anyway.
Is she ready to speak to us?
She is, just follow me. And he sort of walks. He like a model, he's sort of that sort of,
Poise.
Yeah, and when he looked up and down, Felix, there was that sort of air of disdain in his look.
Oh, strange, I get that all the time.
Oh yes.
Felix cares not.
not one jot.
Yeah. You get led to a. She is a very good-looking woman, dressed in fine. Was it a black? Designer dress? Strangely, or you would recognise as in Paris, as in French, was it by the cut?
Okay. Yeah.
You think it would be one of the major, was it designer houses? I think it's
Chanel or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
As in vest, she's draped in jewellery, rings, etc. And she has, well, I can find a picture of her, dark hair. She's actually flushed her skin so it's pink, so she's actually physically flushed it so she looks as if she's a human.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets up and sort of puts her hand out to take yours. Miss Velati?
Natala, yes. A pleasure to meet you, Miss Matt. Do I hear an accent of any?
Very French and Parisian.
Renata's going to show off by swapping languages.
She sort of smiles and says in French, of which goes straight over Felix's head.
No, it does not.
You know French?
I'm a French national.
Of course you are. Yes. So yes, it doesn't. I forgot about that.
I've got 3 languages, so yeah,
Excellent.
French is my first language.
It's your second French then. And she sort of turns to Felix, and she actually holds her hand out, flat with a wrist, with the back of her hand up, slightly bent.
Oh, I shall do the honours. Not usually getting the opportunity.
Yep, and she says, "And who is this gentleman?"
And I will talk for myself and introduce myself in French. Pristine French at that. And comment on how beautiful she looks today.
Ah, and an agreeable gentleman. And she sort of sits. She'll do the rest of the conversation in French, so that's fine. It's actually quite useful.
If you're a French national and you're listening to Renata speak in French, it will sound, you'll pick it up, but I don't know if anybody else would, but it's more Swiss than French. It's
yeah,
just a bit.
It'll be.
Okay.
Yeah. Some words will be different. Yeah.
You'll have an accent.
Oh yeah. She sort of sits down and sort of says in English for the guy to sit by her, and she drapes her arm over him, and he sort of sits there and sort of looks like an ornament. Sort of as it she sort of most of the time is sort of stroking him as it and sometimes gets distracted by him and smiles at him. And treat you more like use him like a puppy, sort of thing. Sort of thing, as in an ornament that she needs. And she'll say,
emotional support pet.
A bit more than that, but yes. And she sort of says, I'm glad that you came, and I was glad that you brought your companion. Though I thought you had another one.
He's not around this evening, unfortunately.
Was it goes by the name of Dunson, I believe?
Yes, yeah.
Indeed. And was it I was also told you had a Nosferatu? Ugly creatures at the best of times. But,
not at the moment.
Make very useful pets. And she sort of laughs. Thank you for coming, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I asked you here to get to know you, as unfortunately events at your party made it a little difficult to chat to you.
Yes, that was rather unfortunate.
Yes.
Renata does not even try to hide the irritation at this point.
Oh, was it? Yes, was it such as Koresh, such was it bores, and have as much was it social grace as a Englishman. Some of the party really should. She basically says some of the party should have known better. Well,
I'm glad that you appreciated it.
The party was it interesting to say the least. Except for the how you say Koresh. But what do you expect from such a creature which defends our ivory tower? But hey, from what I gather, you are a strange group of those clans which are not part of the ivory tower.
Indeed not, although I've worked with those who are.
Oh yes, I gather that, like myself, you're new to the city.
Yes, it's a very exciting place to be. I run my own business, and San Francisco has some interesting qualities that I'm interested in exploring.
Certainly does. And I gather that Mr. Felix, or Mr. Manticore? Actually, can I call you Felix? She sort of looks at you. And you can call me Elizabeth.
Very nice. Very well.
Well, it certainly has its interesting. Bear with me here. It certainly is very interesting. There are not many vampires as such, which is a little strange.
No, I did gather kindred are light on the ground.
They are within the city itself. Did you meet the strange gentleman, Sebastian something? I've forgotten his first name. The one that claimed to be, was it an old coward?
Oh, yes.
And I see was it gentleman Emperor Norton? Is that correct? The gentleman who believed he was the Emperor of, was it America, is still around.
Yes, that's an interesting person.
And of course there's your own clan members, who seem to be a bit, how do you say, how do I put this?
Reticent?
It's difficult to describe. They were like pigs in suits.
Interesting.
Pigs in suits. You could tell they were not real class, like yourself, Renata. I don't think that Mr. Felix has to. He just has a nice rugged look to him. Considering what he is. And
what am I?
Well, you're not at the Ivory Tower, are you? You left a message on the door, if I remember rightly.
Oh yeah, good, that got round. Yeah.
I just said there are a few vampires here, so the news tends to go around. And I gather that some vampires while you're here, was it met with a, how do you say, met with fire in a, there was it
Indeed they did, but it was not my doing.
And it wasn't anybody's loss, I gathered.
I'm not entirely sure that they did meet their end. Not all of them.
Yes, one of them was it. I was told was it wooded round like a French noble, down to the suit and the wig. A certain anachronism. Yes, was it?
Well, that.
I don't think
as
anyone.
As I'm sure you will have realised, that was a facade.
Oh, I didn't. How interesting. So he wasn't. So he wasn't what he seemed then.
Oh, very much not.
Ooh. Very likely not dead either.
So interesting things do occur here. Well, was it are you in the city like myself, finding somewhere new to start?
Yes, well, as I say, I'm here for business purposes. As you saw from the show, I like to be creative, and
oh yes,
the one thing in fashion that's constant is change. So I want to be at the edge of that.
Yes, was it you own the company that did the show? Very spectacular was it dress, by the way, the one that sort of flamed and changed colour. I was enthralled by that.
Yes, I put significant effort into that.
And it showed. She sort of says, turns to the guy, says something in his ear, and he goes off to get her. Goes off for a bit. So I think we ought to talk, and when I have a party, I think I should invite you. It's nice to have, how you say, fellow, francophobes? Fellow French people here. And it is nice to have someone to speak the native tongue in.
Yeah, I think you mean francophiles.
That's it. Yes, and she goes, yep. So yes, if I have a party, I would invite you. I would be gracious, and I would like to see your collections at some point, if that's possible.
Oh, absolutely. My work never stops on that. You can't rest on your laurels in the fashion industry.
Oh, and I believe was it Felix has a sideline to do with martial arts.
I do. Unboxing. And all manner of things to do with a bit of charity work as well.
Ah. It'd be interesting to spar with you, to see how good you are. She sort of smiles. She sort of looks not all tired or as peaceful as they look. She sort of laughs.
I would really enjoy that.
So at some point we'll have to arrange a sparring match to see how good you are. Friendly though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no point in.
No.
Well, nobody wants any teeth knocked out, do they?
No.
Yes, was it to have this face damaged, I would be, how you say, a little annoyed. Sort of smiles. It takes hours to get a face like this. Just perfect. Well, I think we could.
You right? If as she said that, if I'm looking at her,
Yeah.
does it look like she's one of those women who's naturally pretty, or has she sort of, for want of a better phrase, piled on the slap and it's taken her hours?
She's very good at what she does. It's not too much makeup. And the other question you ask, her face is imperfect. You're not looking. If you look at the face, it is beautiful, but it's asymmetrical. When you look at Theodore's face, down to the scar, you get a feeling that's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
As in, it's too perfect. As if
too perfect. Yeah, that's what set Renata off on it the first time, wasn't it?
Yes. The pretty boy comes back with a drink, and he says, "I'm glad you came. I'm going to have an evening of pleasure." And she sort of strokes the man's hair. So if you do excuse me, I think we'll talk at some time, and I'll arrange a sparring match with you, Felix, at some point in the future.
Fine.
She sort of as you get up. Do you leave at this point?
Yeah.
As you get up, you stand up. She stands up, and nods as you go.
Bon nuit.
Yeah, she'll say good night and etc. And she gets down to basically paying this young gentleman a lot of attention as you go away. As a toydor would with a toy boy. Of course, yes, a toy boy. Literally. Yeah.
Well, when we go sort of outside, like, well, it's nice to make friends for once.
Yeah, on that front. Better than all the seething looks and all the rest of it, although you've got to start and think about what advantage you want from that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I've made friends with Toreador before.
Oh, so you keep a knife under the pillow as well, then, do you?
Oh, of course.
Oh no.
Yes, I know who you met. Yeah. She's almost as bad as that Toreador.
No.
You know.
I've had a Toreador on my contact list for well over a decade, and they still haven't stabbed me in the back yet.
Only because she likes your clothes.
Yeah, but I can keep them coming.
True. Oh, she might like the new ones.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think.
Well, and you've made friends more than I have, with what I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting to be treated with a bit of disdain, to be honest.
You only got that from the toy boy.
Oh yeah, I might have words with him later.
If he's still about.
I don't think that would be worth it.
I'm really not bothered.
No, you don't need to bother with the opinion.
He was definitely mortal.
I would suspect it'd be rattling a cage that I don't want to rattle.
No, well, we've made a potential contact here, so.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. At the end of the day, you're going to need a lot more of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're going to stand in front of Karsh and say "F off," then you're going to have quite a few people around you to do that.
Yeah. But
That's a good start, I think.
You hear a caw, and and if you look up, you see a black bird with beady eyes looking at you. It sort of looks raven-like.
is there loads of them again?
No, it's just one.
Ignoring everybody around, I will do a small bow to it.
It sort of sits there, sort of shakes its head, and sort of flies off.
What on earth was that?
I'm not sure, but I think there's an advantage there at some point in the future.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they seem to be able.
Renata's looking at you like you're slightly mad.
Only slightly.
Oh.
Yep. And
You just bowed to a crow.
Yes. I think it's charming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to do anything before the next meeting, or because it's not till midnight, if I remember rightly?
Yeah. Well, I'm perfectly okay. We could showcase the joint out. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go and see what's there already.
Yeah, if we get there early, we might get a jump on them.
Oh yes.
Well, we might see more than they intend.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
If you get there early, it is a pub, as an American pub, which is really called a Pig and Whistle. It's not.
If we're going to a pub, I'd better get changed.
Yes. So you're going to dress down, so you have to go via.
Go via the house, because Renata will have gone suited and booted for the first.
House and dress down for the pub. Yep. Tilly's just nicely busy, as the house is still much the same. There's probably a crow on your roof. Not a crow, a raven on the roof, who seems to just be sitting there. looking a little dejected and bored, more like.
Right. I will, sort of following Mr. Manticore's lead, I will go in the fridge, get some meat out, and then chuck it some on my way out.
It sort of watches you and flies down, picks the meat up, and flies back up again, and sort of sits on your roof. It's holding it down with one foot and sort of pulling bits off it, looking a little happier.
That's okay. I will then. We can go to the pub.
Yep, you get there early. It's what day is it? It's Tuesday, so it's not overly busy. You look round and you see no one you recognise. No one comes up to you because you probably arrived there probably about half an hour before. And are you sitting there purposely watching the door or watching who comes in and out?
I mean, what we could do is, if you wanted to watch inside, because you would fit in more than Renata is from the and just keep the phone going.
Oh, and do you, was it take some puttanescas with you in this meeting?
Oh yeah. You'll have some puttanescas with you as well.
Okay.
You can look like you're going drinking with the boys. It'll be fine.
Well, they can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Why not?
Yeah. With what's his name? Yeah. After about 10 minutes before, as you're sitting in the bar, you think you recognise someone that comes in. One of the new, you would think was one of the new Tremere. He was sort of distinctive because he was bald, had a bushy beard, he was a rather large, was it sort of person, as in he's large and imposing. He looks more like a soldier than a Tremere, as in the way he looks. He looks not like DeWitt, who looks a little bit more, how you say, slight and not as you think not as fit. And he sort of looks around. Right, I'm just going to do something. Are you hiding, or are you just sitting at the bar at this point?
I'm going to use this as a bit of a teaching moment, because I'm going to basically just very quietly say, there's a guy over there which you don't look at, but I want you to tell me at the end of the night as much as you can about him and anyone he speaks to that you think he actually knows, particularly tattoos.
Is that to the puttanescas?
That's to the puttanescas.
Okay.
And I'll be slightly... How really noisy is this place?
It has music playing in the background, so you can talk. It's not overly loud, but
fine. So could I sort of tone up my auspex a little bit? I've got heightened senses,
yes,
particularly hearing, and I'm going to sort of try and through the morass try and hear anything that he might say to anyone, just to sort of give me an idea of what language he's using, what he's actually talking about. So if he's just talking about music and incidentals, although if he speaks to somebody, he obviously starts using names, then I'm going to start and listen to who he's talking to and what he's talking to them about. I'm going to be conscious as well that I'll have one of the Putanescas look around us as well occasionally, so that we all don't look like we're doing the same thing. But yeah. So we'll talk as well, but yeah, we're trying to be as nondescript as possible.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm just going to roll something.
I'll be trying to put some of my own training into.
Oh yes.
Force. The stuff that I've been trying to do with various masters.
Aha. Well, this is interesting. Aha. Right, I'm just going to roll something. Don't remember how to do this. Right, so 6, 1. Right. You're not making yourself obvious. That's fine. Right, if you watch it, if you generally watch or listen to him, the only thing he does, he finds an empty booth. At some point, a waiter or a girl comes to him saying, "Are you ordering anything, sir?" Of which he turns around to it and said, he actually speaks in a South African accent, and basically tells her, "I have ordered something, and you've brought it to me already." She sort of looks at him and walks off.
Okay.
So, and if you watch, and it's in a very heavy South African accent.
Right, great. Okay, that's interesting. I take it he's not of African descent.
No, he's white.
So maybe a bit like Afrikaans.
Actually, it would be, yeah, as in South African Afrikaans. It's not. Actually, it's a very broad accent. Yes, yeah, it would be Afrikaans. An accent, it's not a European accent, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's not an African. An African European. They have, yeah, his accent. He will have. It's a very broad accent, if I remember rightly. But yes, he's doing that. He's sitting there waiting. And if you watch every few times, as the time comes up, he's sort of looking at his watch. Every few
Renata will have put the car like out of sight. But when it's like say 5:02, she's deliberately going to make it very obvious that she's arrived. So yeah, if there's a car park in front, she will. I mean, her car's not quiet anyway, I wouldn't imagine, but give the engine an extra sort of vroom as you park it.
Yeah.
Go in the car park a bit too fast, you know.
Well, she always does.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So what's different?
And then, yeah.
Entrance at 5 minutes before.
And yeah, then I will go in and look for whomever I'm supposed to be meeting.
He sort of looks around, and as soon as he sees yourself, he gets up. If you're watching, as Felix is watching him, and he sort of makes his way towards Renata. And Renata will see this very, very big, bald, bearded gentleman, as I described him before. He looks more like a military type than.
Okay.
He even moves like a military type.
Okay.
And he sort of walks up. Miss Velate? In a very broad
Vitale, yes.
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry, was it
No, it's okay. It's not a name you hear very often.
No, I'm Mr. Van Rosenberg. Was it of the
pleasure to meet you.
Clan Tremere? Would you like to join me?
Yes, thank you.
Is there only yourself tonight? Where are your companions?
Oh, sometimes they go a little awry.
Oh, it's a shame.
I'm not their keeper.
Ah. Well, yes. Was it? I wanted to talk to at least. Was it one of them, Mr. Manticore? But heck, this happens. You might know something about what was going on. Please join me at the table.
Yeah.
He sort of sits at the table.
I'll casually ask the Putanescas to leave one at a time,
Mhm.
about 5 minutes apart,
Yeah.
and they need to be extremely wary and cautious when they leave.
Yeah, they will.
Going up later, do not spend too much time on your own, as I've instructed in the past,
Oh yes, they know.
and make sure you're not followed.
They go, yep. And they're sort of sitting there. Was it one will sort of wander out, was it first, and the other one will sit there, and if you notice they're buying drinks, but they're only sipping them if you want, so they're buying singles and not drinking that much.
Excellent.
Yep. In the meanwhile, you're going to listen overhear this conversation anyway, Biz.
I am, yes I am.
Oh yeah. Well, as it's only you, I'm here to sort of discuss a number of matters, and including why you're in San Francisco, like myself.
Yes, you're a long way from home too, I'm guessing.
Oh, in more ways than one. Myself, I was at a, how do you say, seconded to was it Mr. DeWitt, a fellow Tremere, which I believe you have met. I think, was it at the party?
Possibly. Yes. Apologies. It was a very busy evening for me.
Yes, as you said, was it I wasn't here, so I didn't how do you say, was it I was witness to what the party was like.
Okay, you shall have to join us for the next one.
Ah, that would be a pleasure. One thing I am interested in is what is going on between Mr. Manticore and, was it, Mr. DeWitt? There seems to be some tension between them. Do you have any idea what happened?
No, to be honest, sometimes some of my companions rub people up the wrong way. I try not to, but I shouldn't think it will be anything too consequential. They would have told me if somebody had died.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's that. It was, from what I gathered, some embarrassment.
Minor personality clash?
Yeah, from what I gathered, it was some embarrassment or something. Couldn't quite get it out of us at Mr. DeWitt.
Possibly. Mr. Manticore does like a good joke occasionally. Some people don't always catch his humour.
I see. So you have no idea what exactly happened then? Pity. I'll have to visit to catch up with Mr. Manticore himself at some point and ask him. Yes, Mr. DeWitt is not exactly the most impressive of Tremeres.
No?
Of his house, he tends to be, his house in general tends to be not the strongest. From what I gathered, they have a similar issue with a weak regent in was it Chicago too?
Well, poor leadership is a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Oh, at the moment, since the pyramid had been decapitated. As you gather, not all of us want to stay in the background, want to be back to where we were, as in the full advisors to the princes, etc. Mr. DeWitt, much as what was his name? Dusable in Chicago, seemed to be very happy with the way the things are at the moment, rather than my house a little bit more aggressive about such matters.
Well, as you say, have you been in San Francisco long?
Only less than a month.
What are your thoughts on this city so far?
It's very quiet. And what I gather is, again, Mr. Manticore has, rubbed the, Prince Pro Tempore up the wrong way? But, what do you expect of a warlord?
I was going to say that's not an unusual state.
Indeed so. What's your ambitions? Oh, sorry. Please carry on.
What's your thoughts on Prince Pro Tempore at the moment?
My view is the city needs a proper prince, one who can take the city forward. And he looks not at myself, if you understand. And he sort of smiles at that. But it would be nice to have a true prince, and the city to go back, no offence to yourself, back to the Camarilla control.
Well, as I've lived in many different places, and I've worked with the Camarilla successfully. I think my business shows that quite well.
Yes, I have been told that you're a Hecatar.
Yes. That's a relatively new label for me, but...
Yeah, I have to ask, do you really talk to ghosts? Professional curiosity on my part.
It's a talent that some can do. I'm not as ghostly or necromantically inclined as some of my fellow clan. I find the whole thing a bit morbid and slightly distasteful.
Interesting. But was it just like our own clan? Some are very, scholars, and some are more doers. Going back to the way Tremere were. If I remember rightly, before we were vampires.
Well, that's a very long time indeed.
Oh yes, some of us were taught that strength is everything.
Well, it's a good way to ensure your survival.
Oh indeed. And excuse me for being so forward, but what are your plans in the city?
Well, I'm here on business. It's I don't know how much an interest you take in the fashion industry.
Nothing at all. Myself.
No, well, each to their own. But it's an area where you have to move forward. If you don't move that edge, then
interesting.
It can die quite swiftly. So I'm looking for an edge in San Francisco, something that will set my designs, my business apart from the others.
So you're here purely for business. Is that true of your companions? Or do you not know what their plans are?
Well, not really.
Well, at some point I would like to talk to them. Maybe when you have one of your parties, you would care to invite me?
Yes, of course. May I have contact details or a number or something?
Yep, he hands over a number.
And Renata will scribble down the number, like her assistant / switchboard.
Yeah, yes. So, was it?
A pleasure to meet you.
Yep, just writing some notes here, bear with me.
Yep.
Swap contact details. Yep, he gets up. Sort of, was it good evening, Miss Velate. I'll get this right at
good
one
evening.
Point. We'll meet again, and when you have your party, I will. I say, it should be interesting.
Yes, I hope so.
I just got to do something as it walks out. The same as I did before. Let's see if he actually notices it, or does he? Or does he notice now?
I'm going to close down my Auspex.
Yeah. So I'm just laughing. You could be dancing around at the bar and he wouldn't have noticed you. He did it twice. Oh my god. Yeah, he walks out none the wiser. This is what I get.
I'll give him a couple of minutes and then I'll follow.
Oh yeah. He steps out and hails a taxi. Gets into the taxi and sort of disappears into the night.
Okay.
He's certainly not walking. Are you following the taxi?
Yes.
Ooh, now let's see, where would he go? Actually, he will probably go. I haven't actually figured out where he would go after this. Now I've got to think out where he would go. He'll probably go to one of the museums, probably the Explorium, of which was it? You can see he sort of meets with his other clanmates, and they sort of settle down. Was it in an area and sort of sit down and start talking. And if you watch them, they'll do that, and then they will sort of part their ways after about a couple of hours.
Okay, how many of them? And I would like
Mr. DeWitt, a young lady, right, and him, and there's only 3 that are there. If you ever hear the conversation, most of it seems to be you would recognise as clan business. There is some tension between DeWitt and certainly, was it Mr. Is it Rosenberg? There is tension between those two. From what you gather from the tone of the voice, it seems that Mr. Rosenberg is sort of goading, DeWitt into, doing something, but Mr. DeWitt says things have to be done slowly and properly. We cannot rush things here. And we have to find a appropriate place for the Chancery, somewhere which fits our needs. And doing this, and his servant is working on finding somewhere within the city. What you gather is that between DeWitt and the girl, it's more of a, she sort of how do I put it? Refers to him or defers to him. So there is a more, there seems to be a relationship. She seems to be a lot more. You think it's much like how you would act with your sire. That sort of that sort of relationship. So there's that sort of respect between her. She's far less forceful than von Roseberg. She, I think, speaks in a English accent. I can't remember what she speaks in. And at the end of the evening, they sort of get up and go their separate ways. DeWitt with his, you think, with the young lady, and Rosenberg will go the other way. Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to follow him, a dark shape appears before you. It's sort of in a robe with a wooden mask. It's one. You remember the mask you found on the doorstep that disappeared? It looks remarkably like that.
One of the harbingers.
Yes. And he looks. Okay. He is back. Tell her he helps the one. And he sort of disappears.
I don't mind him though. Carry on with Rosenberg.
He seemed to.
Is he walking, by the way, or is he gone?
No,
back in
he's gone. You didn't see him get into a taxi. You assume he's done exactly the same trick. He's got into a taxi. So by the time you've been distracted, got out, he's gone.
Any chance of catching it with DeWitt?
No, he would probably have done the same. If he has a car of his own, would DeWitt have a car of his own? He probably does, so he's disappeared too. Okay. Hate shadows.
On the basis that I am being followed, I will not go direct home or Renatus. I will be playing a game to see if anyone actually does follow me.
In actual fact, as you're wandering around, every few while you'll see a raven. And sometimes you'll see a raven fly down where you are and sort of watch you. They're little beady eyes, but they're very quiet for some reason. They just seem to be more intent on watching you. You don't think it's the same one all the time.
Okay.
Steps. Next time you're followed by crows. Ravens. Get it right. Crow's the difference. In the meanwhile, I'll just get. So you're going home for the rest of the evening?
I will be. At one point, we'll try and give the ravens a bit of a miss because I will speed up for probably a bit of a 5-minute sprint.
Yeah.
And then I'll stop and allow Cloak of Shadows to take over.
Yeah, they won't find. Yeah, so eventually you lose them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're good, but they're not that good.
No. And then I'll make my way across to Renata.
Oh yeah. Now, in the meanwhile, does Renata go back to home?
Renata is conscious of Guy's ex-military.
Mm-hmm.
And he might have pulled the same trick that we've pulled. So, she will probably drive far too fast to a hotel, hang around in the bar for a while, and then take a zigzaggy route home.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that, and by the time you're finished, yeah, and strangely, as you get back home, the raven's still on the roof. This time looking expectant.
You've been fed already today, and Renata just goes in the house.
Ah! You think a very mournful was it one? So Renata. And after a while, I assume that Felix appears. And Tilly's in the house. Well, yeah, she's still sort of working at the moment. If you actually go in the room, she's got lots of papers out to do with San Jose.
This is looking very industrious. How's it going?
Well, I'm sort of scoping out, places where we could have the next show.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a few down there. I'm also talking to Adrian, the guy that your uncle sent here.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll sort of put us up, all of us up during the show, so we don't have to travel back and forwards.
Okay.
So that's in there. It's probably going to be about 6 weeks we're doing that. At some point we'll probably need your input again.
Could we have a venue that's I don't know, something scientific-y, like, I don't know, a planetarium or something with a domed roof, something like that.
I don't think there is, but there is an Intel museum there. Oh, she says that might be an idea.
Just a thought.
Oh no, I could contact those and see if they hire out rooms. And I think talk to Adrian to see if he's got into Who's There as in vampires. Oh,
we also have some people to add to guest list. If we could add Mr. A.J. Van Rensburg of House Goratrix. Put him down as a maybe. I'm not sure about him just yet, but here's his number.
Yeah.
So we can add that to our list. And Ms. Monet is the local Toreador clan leader. Add her to our list, definitely.
Of course.
She's a Toreador, so give her like about 4 or 5 plus 1s. You know what they're like.
Yes, madam. Plus 4, 5, plus 1s. Never had experience with those, but thank you for the warning.
Oh, Toreador always come with an entourage.
I still have a lot to learn. And after about a few minutes, there's a knock on the door of the room, and a servant comes in. When you get to the house, Felix, you're guided in, and you're taken to one of probably the library.
Okay.
As you walk in, there's Renata and was it Tilly talking. There's papers all over the desk, and as you get in, you hear the comment about the Toreadors always coming with extra and how Tilly needs to learn more about it. She looks up.
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Manticore.
Call me Felix.
Ah, Felix. Nice to see you. I'll leave you to your business. I can get back to this.
No, we'll go somewhere else. You've got all.
Oh, thank you, madam.
We'll just go downstairs to there's a kitchen diner type thing,
Yeah.
so we can go down there.
There won't be anybody there at the moment, not at this time in the morning.
No.
Yeah, you go down.
Well, I must congratulate you on your sleuthing skills in the bar.
Yeah, that turned out to... Well, I missed a little opportunity because of one of your friends. I'll tell you more about that later. There was a bit of a slip if you didn't... Well, I'm not sure whether it was meant or whether it was not meant, but when you were talking to Rosenberg, he basically said that he wanted a Camarilla print.
Yes, I thought that was rather unusual.
I thought that was rather rude, to be honest. Because essentially that sort of like saying, well, and the fact that he was asking about everybody's plans, I thought that was overtly, not rude, but like giving the game away, very unsubtle. So on that front, and the fact that when I actually followed them, they all met up with a female that I got the impression was actually Rosenberg was probably her sire.
Okay.
There was a bit about the fact that they were trying to find a chancery. So the point is, them moving in is not going to be, I think, good for you, because they're not going to play... Well, at best, they'll stay out of anything. At worst...
They want control.
They certainly want to be on what they consider to be a Camarilla winning side. Unfortunately, you're not going to fit that bill. In my estimate, and I could be wrong. The only thing is, one of your... No, let me strike that, it's not one of yours. But, you know, one of the Harbingers.
Oh, yeah, very creepy.
Yes, well, one of those buggers put in front of me, and I lost Rosenberg. He had a message for you. Basically, he said, he is back. Tell her he helped the one.
That's it.
And then he fluffed away.
He is back. Tell her he...
He's back. Tell her he helped the one.
The one?
The one. The one is obviously some other... What the point is, I didn't think these people were particularly on your side. They sort of seem to hold some sort of angst, shall we say? Not necessarily with you personally, but with obviously with the Giovannis.
Not since Cairo.
Well, the thing is, would one of them help you?
Yes.
It would help you.
If it's who I think it is.
Okay. Well, that is cryptic to me.
Can you describe him to me?
Oh yeah, easy. Black cloak, mask, creepy. About it.
Does that sound like the Harbinger that I met in?
Yes. And
Okay.
if the mask is anything like the one you found on the doorstep,
Yeah.
that did the same trick as a sword did in. Same trick as a sword did in. Was it Chicago some 20 years before? The one that's. Oh yeah, you missed that. Was it Renata would remember a certain gentleman got stabbed with the sword. Forgotten whose was it?
But didn't the mask? Wasn't it after the party that
The mask appeared. This is another.
Well, I thought it disappeared.
Oh yeah. It sort of faded
So-
out of existence.
Yeah.
Evaporated.
So, unfortunately, at that point, then I missed the opportunity to pick up Rosenberg, and I couldn't actually find the DeWitt. I am being followed by lots of different ravens, though, and it took me a little bit of a while to get by. So, I think they've become some sort of, well, it might be quite
Listening device.
Yes.
Yeah, I did wonder. I don't know who for. That's the thing that's worrying me.
Well, and that's why I think it's good to keep them on a good side at the moment, because I think.
Oh, I gave it some meat earlier.
Well, at the end of the day, that is a little bit more of a long game, and it wouldn't help to, shall we say, be diplomatic with those birds at the moment. Certainly, we won't find anything about them or who's controlling them if we start hurting them or harming them, or I think just try and keep them on the good side, like I said, for a short while, to see how that works.
Well, I mean, I would go with minimise what they know.
Yes, yeah. Be nice, but try not to give them anything to chat about.
Mm.
No going around shooting at them. Just keep.
I'm wondering whether we need to do something about the geriatric house.
I think it's one of those that we keep. Look, right, at the moment, he probably, as most people do, think that I'm a little bit of a clueless bimbo. Let's let him think that for a while, whilst we do what we need to do. If people underestimate me, that is great.
Oh yeah, better to do that by far.
Which is why I sort of skimmed round several questions, but did it in such a way that he just probably thought I was a little bit stupid.
I thought you were admirable in not giving much away.
You don't live with Uncle Marco and learn nothing.
True. True. Of course.
You learn from the best about how to answer the questions that you how
don't-
not to answer that you really don't.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Especially if certain people are around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else for the evening? For the rest of the evening? Neither you have to hunt.
You see,
No, I don't have to.
that clue was so cryptic though. He is back. Help. He helped the one. You see, and Renata will now go and check the windows.
Well, to say he is back subsumes the fact that you know who that person
Oh, I know. That's the part I understand.
Yeah, but then obviously he helps the one. Well, it would then make that person like a reconnaissance or somebody that's a representative of somebody else. So if you know who that person is, then you might know who he is connected to.
You see, I think that the person who is back is fairly obvious. That's Comte Charles, also known as Theodore, because the Harbinger would know about that because he was in Cairo, when all of this kicked off.
But I would say that's old news.
But Comte Charles was gone under B.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Dante, wasn't it, that stripped that one back and worked out who he might have been? Well, that was like months ago. And in terms of it's like me turning up and saying, Hitler was a bad guy. It's really old news, isn't it? There's nothing new about that.
No, what I think the warning is that there were two of them in Cairo, and it was a sort of, to use the modern Star Wars analogy, there was a master and an apprentice. Theodore was the apprentice.
Oh my God. Right.
Yes. So it could mean that his partner in crime, who I believe was called Mikhail, has arrived. In which case, shit's going down. But I put a watch on all train stations and any other way I thought getting this. He's not tripped any of my trip watches. But I will get those checked by Tilly when she's not drowning in paperwork.
Because the thing about Mikhail, I take it the Conte was a Toreador.
No.
What is he then?
You never knew, I think. Other than he was he had a knack of changing his face.
Yeah, he can look he can look like whatever he wants, but it's always slightly off. So, for example, in Chicago, I keep saying Chicago and I mean Cairo. In Cairo, he was far too, how beauty is symmetrical, but you never get it because symmetry doesn't exist. Well, his face was perfectly symmetrical, which made it look weird. But he can look like anything if he chooses to. But yeah, if he's bad news, then Mikhail is worse news.
Right. Do you know the clan? And do you know if Mikhail is the same clan?
Ooh, I never checked that.
I'm just frantically checking my notes. I might have to let you know that in chat.
Okay.
Have you ever found out what clan he was? Because he never told you.
I mean, we didn't have the best of interactions.
No, but the point I thought somewhere along our things that we determined he was a Toreador, as in the Conte.
No, that was his persona. That was.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
The point then is determining or finding out a clan that might actually does have an issue with you. Because obviously that's going to screw things up a little bit.
I think he's one of those vampires who lives out of... I don't think he has anyone round him.
But you don't think he might have friends in the vampire world that would either help him or aid him?
He has Mikhail, but other than that, they seem to be very much dynamic duo type of vibe. I don't think they had wider influence. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I assume Renata would have done some digging on him and tried to find that sort of thing out in the intervening years.
If you did any digging with the name Theodore, Mikhail's more difficult, but with Theodore it always points...
Theodore's son Nectaire, wasn't it?
Yeah, it always points back to Paris, every time.
Yeah. And then it just, puff, goes nowhere.
Yeah. Mikhail... the name seems to not to come up. If it does, it's only in recent times, then it's sort of scattered. As in, the name pops up around various cities after Cairo. And yeah, I don't think he's ever been to New Orleans. He's been in a number of cities in America after Cairo, which included things like Chicago, Detroit, Boston. But whatever it is, it's just he's never stayed anywhere long enough to be doing that. But Mikhail, yeah, and at some point his trail disappears, which would have been about 2 years ago. Or 2 or 3 years ago. And
well, let's put it this way: if the Harbinger knows something, then I would actually start with trying to curry favour there, then, because for whatever reason, this bloke's either come across him, understood. You know, you need to find out how he knows what he knows, and whether he's. It's as you believe it to be, and not somebody new.
Yeah, I need to find my old notes. I'll have to have a look.
Oh yes.
And Tom's.
Oh, yes.
Most importantly.
Oh yeah.
We need William's notes as well.
Yeah, you need William, but unfortunately William's gone walkies.
I might have a word with Tom/William and see what he's up to.
Oh yes.
Hey Tom, you bored?
Yeah, we need you, and we need you.
Need your brain and your notes.
Oh yes. Right. So you're going to call it an evening as far as the game's concerned.
Yeah.
I think we've got half an hour to an hour to go, so that we can get the next bit done. Which should actually make for a nice end, I think. Right. So, you parted ways, and I assume Felix does the same trick. Again. You can easily lose the ravens on your way back.
Okay.
If you do the same trick.
Yeah. I'm going to be super cautious.
Yeah.
Seeing as things starting to hot up a bit.
Yep. And you find your way back. So, nothing happens for the day. No one gets wakes up to find anything untowards. Oh, my brain stopped. I'm having a Robert moment. Philip still isn't around. He seemed to have disappeared for a short while.
Right.
But saying that, if he's doing Heckatar business, it's not surprising, to say the least. And you get up in the morning, and I think, was it Felix? You probably get a call from Tilly saying, fairly early on, saying, was it or actually you get do you have an answering machine?
Probably for the day, yeah, because It depends whether she's ringing my personal number or the business number.
She'll probably ring the personal and leave a message.
Okay.
Basically saying, would you attend? Would you come to Renata's tonight? There's another meeting.
Do I think this is yesterday's meeting that I've forgotten to rub off my phone?
No,
or is it a new one?
It's a new one.
Oh right, because there's a deja vu moment there.
Cool.
I will duly turn up.
Yeah. Would you actually do your rouse rolls again, please, to see if you lose anything?
Yeah.
And after you've done that, let's see. Are you going to do that? Are you going to fail? Ooh. You're fine. Has Renata done hers yet?
Not yet. I'm okay.
Blimey, you're the ones that are getting successes, not me.
It'll always go the other way, unfortunately.
True. Right.
It'll go the other way when it's mission critical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Renata gets up and Tilly's waiting for you. Again.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have sort of two things for you this morning. There was a call today from was it Miss Kowalka's? Was it one of her? Was it servants asking you?
Miss who?
Kowalka's. Kawka. Melina. Mala. The Nosferatu.
Oh, right. Yeah, I just call her by her first name usually.
Oh, right. So, she's asking, could you meet her at the Coit Tower at midnight? She says she has some information about you. She did ask that.
About me or for me?
For you. And she did ask for Mr. Was it Dunson and Felix? Mr. Manticord, was it be there too?
Yeah.
I've called Felix. Mr. Dunson doesn't seem to be answering at the moment. For some reasons.
That's okay.
And it seems she hands you over a box. It says, I also had a present from the Marchese. It's a secure. Was it her phone? She sort of hands the box over. Your uncle will use this phone to talk to you, as it's more secure than a normal mobile phone. He says he will call you in the next few days, as he has some important news for you. Though he didn't. He didn't say what it was, though, madam.
No, he likes to be mysterious. We know this.
Indeed. I'm going to change something quickly. Right. After a while.
Did you speak to him, or was it Dominic?
No. It's. Was it? It was again a courier. It was just a typed note that just said, was it this is a present for Renata, and it was a phone sort of thing.
Are we sure it's from Uncle Marco?
Yes, it had an Italian postmark on it, plus the usual custom stickers.
Ah, okay.
As in, it's a phone sort of thing. Though very interesting, though, it was done via a diplomatic bag.
Oh, that's not showing off.
Yes, so it seems a bit pointless, the custom stickers.
Or would it have even had any?
Well, yes. I think out of habit they would have just put them on.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but somehow he must have was it
A diplomatic bag. He really is.
shelling out.
Well, at least we know that if we need to, we can get things out of the embassy.
Oh, he can.
Oh, yeah. Which means we can, with enough cash.
Oh, yeah. Or was it if you talked to him, he could?
Oh, yes, that reminds me. I do need to Italian ingratiate.
You need her to do what?
No, I need to. Just when I'm free, I need to go down to the Italian club and introduce myself. Ingratiate.
Oh yes, you've got to visit the club.
I do. It's yeah. Can we pop that into my
Yeah, it needs to
planner?
visit. Yes, she can put that in the planner.
Yeah, we need to
Club.
make friends and influence people. Don't.
Club she joined because you haven't been there yet.
No, I do need to go.
You do, yes. After a while, was it Felix appears? Do you do your usual losing? Was it ravens, etc.?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Well, I'll just feed the one on my roof like I did yesterday.
Yeah, strange. It stayed there. Comes back down and does exactly the same thing. Sort of looks at you as it looks at Felix when he comes in while chewing a bit of meat. Or actually swallowing meat. They don't chew. And sort of.
Do you think if I give you enough of these chunks of meat, you'll bring me shiny?
Shiny things. Yeah, that's true. They do like shiny things. Yep, and Felix is shown in. Tilly's actually gone now. She's back to doing work on the show or the venue for you. And Felix appears and let into where you're probably front room, isn't it? The most comfortable room.
Yeah.
And I think the meeting was
I'll just be sort of setting up and putting the phone on charge as well.
Oh, Tilly comes back. Well, I forgot to say that the meeting was at midnight.
What meeting?
With Miss Qualka.
Yes, you did say.
Yeah.
At the tower. We've got a couple of hours.
Yeah, you've got a lot of time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought I hadn't said it, but I just wanted to make sure. I'll leave you pair to it. She closes the door.
You had a good evening?
So far.
Well, it's not going to be as busy as last night. We have a meeting. Do you remember the Nosferatu called Mala?
Yeah, I think he was the one that did a little bit of interpreting with the crow that was at your party.
Yeah.
The one that actually had something to say before it ended.
Well, we're going to catch up with her at midnight, and hopefully she might have some news as to what William's up to. Cause I don't like it when he wanders off, but I know he'll always come back, but it doesn't stop me worrying.
Okay. Right. So what's the meeting about?
And she said she had some information she'd like to share with us. So we shall see what she's got.
As you're sitting there, make a perception and alertness roll to see how Difficulty 1. Perception. No, wits and alertness. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm not doing. It's basically to see how long before you notice.
Is there a crow at the window?
No, just see what. Just make the roll. Just is it a.
Awareness and.
It's wits and awareness. It's just basically who sees what first.
Okay.
You want me to roll as well?
Yes, please.
Difficulty?
1.
Okay.
Right, you have 2.
Yep.
It's actually you that notices first. As you're talking to Felix, in the corner of your eye, you see 3 dark figures. Sort of, appearing from nowhere. Each is familiar dark robes with the familiar masks on them, the ones with the eye slits and the mouth slits, as in they're all straight, and nose slit. Very much like the mask you found in the box. And they're Felix notices it afterwards. They sort of appear and they're sort of standing in the room, sort of looking in your direction.
Is it the Harbingers?
You have seen these before. And one of them at the front says, "He is back, but in the City of Winds. He helps the Madonna Secura in her dark path, and a mother is in trouble as they took the wrong path." And they sort of start to fade away.
Would you mind just typing that in the chat?
Well, all of it, or just the...
Just the sentence about Windy City, mother in trouble stuff.
I'll just type it in.
The Windy City is Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Back in City of Winds. He helps the Madonna Secura. You'll recognise that. That's either Italian or Lombard. It means the Dark Madonna and her dark path. Of adding and a mother is in trouble as they took the wrong path. As you said, you recognise Madonna Secura.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually the same both in Italian and Lombard.
So none of that was in English?
No, that's all the rest of it is in English, because and that's the only bit that you would think is in Italian.
Okay.
And they've used the
They've used the word for dark, yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to find something quickly. Okay, and they disappear.
Okay.
I really don't like them. They seem to be able to move in and out of here at will.
Yes. It's, oh shit, I've got the wrong person. It's not Theodore. It's worse.
Okay.
It's Portendorfer.
Remember, your day was
I
never.
thought he was dead. My God, we need to do a better job next time.
Twice
Oh.
you've missed them. Portendorfer, did you say?
Portendorfer.
Yeah. Master Portendorfer. I'll spell that.
What, dare I ask what clan?
Mage.
Oh, is this mad mage that you were talking about?
Yes. How on earth has he managed to get his sad, sorry backside out of the wherever he goes when he's dead so quickly?
You got the thing to say he died.
Yeah, I did.
Do you not think there is a certain irony in you saying this?
Oh yes, absolutely.
I would have thought if there's anyone could say why he's back, you would be able to.
Oh, he's definitely back. Well, 1, kill whoever killed him, and 2, I'm possibly on his list, and 3, this sounds bad. Yeah. Oh dear.
Pardon? You're not worried, are you? Have you started smoking?
Yeah, Renata goes for the fag packet.
But considering what the first Harbinger said, he is back. Tell her he helps the one.
Yeah.
Is this the one, or is this?
Yes. It's the same message, but it's more detailed.
Oh.
Okay, so
Mr.
Theodore is helping Portendorfer, or is that completely different?
No. Forget Theodore. He is now in the basic bitch bad guy category. Portendorfer is in a class of his own. He has the ability to, if he's around, okay, fantastic. That's several thousand miles away from where we are. But he does have the ability to just appear, you know, like those people just did. But he appeared in my home. We had somebody there who was recovering very injury. It was one of my other companions. They weren't a ghoul, but you know, helper. They got badly hurt due to an unfortunate series of events, and I basically said, you know what, stay at mine because, you know, I have security. And he was lying in his hospital bed. He was no threat, and Portendorfer just puffed out of the air, looked at us, and then stabbed him in the chest, and then puffed out of existence. If he wants you dead, he can do it, and it doesn't matter where you are. And this message means that they might think he's dead, but somehow he's cheated death.
But what you said earlier about the Star Wars analogy, Master and Apprentice.
Yeah.
I take it that still stands, and if that does stand, if Portendorfer is the Master, who's his psychic then?
I don't think he has. I don't think he has one. Not that I can remember. This was a long time ago.
Yeah, but obviously from the first message. He is back. Tell him he helps the one. There's a relationship there. And if
I assume the
Cordova
one is the Dark Madonna, Scura Madonna. Scura is Italian for dark.
It's Madonna secure.
Okay.
They do it that way round. It's Madonna dark.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was one of the things we were looking.
Yes, you were.
Are they a couple in the sense of they're working similar ends, or is he in effect persuading her to do bad things, or just to do whatever she's doing which is bad? Is he complicit in her, or is there a relationship there where one is helping the other?
I think one is helping the other, but I don't know who is the more powerful.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I'm going to have to listen back to this, but this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Lots of threads here.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh, I was really hoping he was gone, and I just sent a present. Yes, that's another thing I need to do. Renata will quickly. I need to go and see Tilly about something quickly. Renata will literally run upstairs and say, Tilly, have we got the contact number for Matthias?
She said no.
Okay. Has that parcel gone?
Yes.
God damn it, okay.
He collected it yesterday. Oh, his servant collected it yesterday.
Okay. Do you have any idea what address it's target?
No. I think the only thing we know, it was for a James W. Bell in Chicago.
Right, I think I know how to get right. I'm gonna write on a piece of paper. Portendorfer has returned. I will put it in an envelope. I'll address James Bell.
Yeah.
Renata will have like some sort of seal, so she will just seal it on the back so no one else can open it. She'll then put it in a second envelope with a second letter for Annabelle Trebell, and she will put her address on it and ask Annabelle if she would kindly on to me.
Excellent.
It just like the note will say that Portendorfer is alive.
Yeah, just write those out with your and it's
yeah. But I'll write both of those.
I like it.
And I will, to make sure that Annabelle is happy, Renata will put her a nice note and address from her collection in it. Let's solidify that.
So it's going in a parcel basically.
Yeah, it's going to go as quickly as it can get to Chicago.
Actually, if it's a parcel, that'll be quicker than a letter. You just put the letter inside of the parcel.
Yeah.
Parcel with address. One of your latest ones.
Yeah.
That will sweeten it. That will sweeten it. So that will take probably next day. So not arrive until. I like it. Friday, 19th of June. Yep. I'll put a big star by
I will
that.
write both of those notes and.
Yeah, they. Oh, yes, you know, affecting the other game. That's nice to know. Oh yes. Yeah, just write what you put in there, and was it the dress and that. Tilly can do that, and she can get that sent tomorrow, and it would be next day delivery. You've got more than enough resources to do that. It'll be the night after. Should be fine.
Second thing I will do is the phone that I have received.
Yeah.
I will send. I assume there's a telephone number in it.
Oh yeah. It's got it's the phone's in Italian. It'll have Uncle Marco, the equivalent of Italian Uncle Marco. This number in there. So that'd be via courier. And on the phone.
Yeah, I've just sent it you.
Cool. Yep. To Uncle Marco. C. Private channel. Yep, got it. Right. After a while, sorry about this, Dave. Was it? Are you doing anything in the meanwhile while Renata's was it panicking? There's lots of smoke in the air at the moment, and it's getting worse.
Oh no, she will have left her cigarette in an.
Ah.
That's how panicked she didn't take it with.
So you're likely to have lit another one. So there's cigarettes everywhere, basically. I think you figured it.
So, in the sense that this is all happening almost across the country, it's not anything for us to worry about, I would presume, now.
No, I wouldn't think. But you know, he can appear anywhere, so the fact that he's back on this plane of existence is not good.
Okay.
Distance doesn't mean a lot to Portendorfer.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember if he had correspondence.
Well, he'd have to, wouldn't he, if he was going to teleport?
Oh yeah, I remember he had mind, and that's about as much an entropy, but that's all I can remember. I'll have to dig him up, literally.
Yeah. The only other thing.
I don't know much about how mages work, so part of the reason that I don't like him being around is I don't know what to do.
You have no idea what they can and can't do, but they can do strange things.
It's outside of my sphere of knowledge.
And he could certainly go in and out of the underworld as he discovered. How he did it, you don't know. But after your panic and cigarettes, are you going to the park by yourselves, or are you taking anybody with you?
I don't think we need to take anyone with us for Mallet. It was different.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Yeah, because Anka is somebody we know, isn't she?
Yeah.
Unless she's completely changed, then she's pro you, aren't she, really? So.
Yeah, she's a friend of William's, so I'm willing to trust.
Okay. Well, as for Nosferatu, she hasn't done the dirty on you.
Well, no, she's a friend of William's, and that's fine as.
Oh yes.
And people are very mean about Nosferatu, Renata.
Oh yeah. They just have.
But what we already know from your experience is, if you burn those type of bridges, people don't forget. So, and it's I would say it was a big mistake to make an Nosferatu dislike you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they can. Yes, they can pull your empire down bit by bit without you realising what's going on.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to tag along if that's what you want.
Yep.
Well, yeah, she wanted to speak to all of us, so yeah, we can all go.
Except was it once again Mr. Bunsen is busy. So, do you go directly there, or do you do your usual circumvented routes?
I'll definitely do the circumventing because we also need to avoid the ravens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a bit of
Subterfuge.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they sort of give up after a while. They sort of get bored with the fact you after a while, and they sort of disappear. It's more boredom on their part. The one's very happy to.
I mean, what we could do if we were feeling go out, and then they can eat their food. Gone by the time.
The one in the house is not moving. He's being fed, or she's being fed. Quite happy to sit atop of the house. He gets food.
If you feed him enough and he gets fat enough, we should be able to catch him.
Probably doesn't do that. So yeah, you eventually get to, it's in the north of the city, and I think it's in the middle of a park, if I remember rightly. You go to the base of the tower. If I remember rightly, she always appears as a man, middle-aged man. You arrive there, and it doesn't feel right for some reason. It's quiet, and there's no one at the tower.
She's not there.
She's not there.
I'm going to open up my Auspex. I want to see if I can hear or feel anyone around or anything.
I have a feeling this is a trap. This feels wrong.
Yeah. Actually, would you make a wits and alertness roll, Felix?
Okay. What's the difficulty, please?
Oh, 2, as in standard.
Two successes.
There is something moving out there, and it's sort of coming in your direction.
In terms of, is it coming quietly, slowly, fast?
It's slowly. The reason you can hear it, how to best describe it? Whatever it is walking on all fours.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to go super fast, and I'm going to see if I can quickly go around the back of it and then come up behind.
Right. How are you doing this? Are you stealthing around the back?
Yeah, it's
Are you making yourself totally silent?
No, what I'm doing is I'm going celerity, because I want to put myself. In effect, I want to move from here to what I believe is the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a wide circular movement, so that if it does detect me, it thinks somehow I'm going away at speed, but effectively I will be coming back round.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to do something. Right. Yep. Yeah. Right. It stopped. And you, it's literally stopped. Is Renata doing anything at this point?
Do I know anything's wrong?
Felix told you nothing. He disappeared, and he was disappeared fast.
I would go back to the car then.
Okay, so you're going towards the car.
Yeah.
Right.
I've also got my hand in my purse.
Right, so Felix is behind it. And you are behind it, but as I said, it stopped. Right, let's
behind
see.
What? Do I see or hear or...
How close are you getting to it?
Well, I want to see it.
Aha.
But don't forget I've got my Auspex up, so...
Oh, yes. It's big. It would be furry. It looks like a very, very big wolf. Its back legs are, shorter than its front, all covered with claws. It has a tail which ends in a point. Its skin is black, and where it's been, it's leaving a trail of blood, and there is blood dripping off it. And it's tensing, not in your direction.
Look at what it's looking at. Oh, and quickly take some of the blood, its blood, and just dab it into my tongue.
It tastes absolutely awful.
Because?
It's not vampire blood. It's...
Oh, I know that.
You don't know what it is. It just tastes awful. Actually, mostly because it tastes of sulfur. It's tensing. It's looking away from you.
Yeah, I know.
Its head is, you think, following something. As in, it's sort of looking away from you towards where you think Renata was.
Okay. Oh, good. I think I'm going to do a really stupid thing now.
I think this might be a wits and alertness time.
Who?
It's now, it really is tensing. You'd reckon it's about to jump or run at speed.
Right. I'm going to run in. I'm going to run in, grab a leg, and I'm going to throw it.
Make a wits and alertness roll, and tell me how success. Actually, right. Add your composure and awareness together. What's that?
Hang on. Is when I try to do alright. When I do the bot, it's asking me to clear a message. Looks like you've already written something. Do you want to?
No. All you need, okay. You just need to add your wits, composure and awareness together, and just tell me what the score is.
Oh, okay.
That's all you need to do. if I've got your character sheet, I can tell you if you've...
Its awareness and composure is
6. Right. You just miss it as it charges away from you.
Even with my speed.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've got fleetness.
Oh, probably.
And don't forget, I've also got potence. So when I grab it, I'm going to really sort of like pull it round. I'm not trying to
make
actually
a strength and grabbing brawl roll. Just want to see if you
okay.
Difficulty 2.
So I don't add anything to potence in this, do I?
No. This is just to grab hold of him. I just want to see what you.
Right, hang on.
I just want to see if you can.
And what was the difficulty, please?
2. Oh, come on! See if you've done it.
3.
You have. Right. You haven't grabbed hold of him. He basically, as he starts to go, you grab his foot. He goes barreling forward. Basically, nose plants on the ground, and Renata will hear from some probably fairly close. Something moving at speed was moving at speed. As now was that there's a sort of a thump, a thud, and what you see, this thing sort of starts off. You pull the leg back, and it basically rolls. Let's see if it rolls onto its. It sort of rolls and tries to get back up and tries to spin towards you. Let's see if we can actually do
Towards
it.
me or towards Felix?
Felix.
Okay.
You haven't seen this. You can hear this.
Okay.
Something was coming at speed towards you. Right.
I take it it's bleeding. And I make an assessment as to how badly it's injured.
It isn't injured.
Oh, where was the blood then?
It's coming from it. It leaks blood. It literally is leaking blood.
But
Really?
but that's what I'm saying. Is it not injured then?
No.
It's part of its nature.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay, that's not going to be good enough. Well, yes, it is. It spins and it's back on its haunches towards you, looking very perturbed.
Can I go towards the noise?
You can. So it's now sort of looking at you, Felix.
What do I see as I get near?
As I described to Felix, a very big, you'd probably recognise it as a werewolf, because you've actually seen those, but it isn't a werewolf. You remember when you were in Chicago, the Kronos Falls?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Except this one's black and is bleeding, but isn't wounded. And it's looking at, was it Felix?
Renata takes her hand out of her bag. She's going to shoot it in the knee, back of the knee.
Right. It's totally focused. Okay. Roll as in now. Roll Dex plus firearms. Difficulty, if you go in specific, 3. All willpower do is allow you to re-roll a failure. That's all the willpower does, if I remember rightly.
Firearms and what?
Dexterity and firearms.
Cool.
Oh. How smart is it? pistol, that will be +3. I know what it is. Okay. Then we'll get back to Felix. After you've done that.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going to, well, effectively, I'm going to. What sort of trees are there around here?
Fairly. So it'll be fairly standard deciduous. So yeah, easy to climb. And it'll be fairly.
Although it's not quite the same, and I appreciate that. It's more the fact that I've got parkour. In terms of athletics.
Yes, you could take advantage of that. You can basically, the trees will be just like a climbing frame.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So essentially, I'm going to, if I can draw it on, really. And then what I'll try and do is...
You're drawing it away?
Well, yeah, so at least away from Renata anyway. I'm trying to get... I mean, I haven't seen a werewolf, so I'm trying to... I suspect I know what it is, but it looks a bit strange to me in the sense that not quite as I thought it might look.
No.
But I am doing everything to gauge its combatability, its fastness, its strength, its skill rating. So I'm appraising it as I would another, as somebody in combat.
Right. It sort of as you're doing that, it sort of drops. You hear a gunshot from behind it. Actually hits its leg.
Yeah.
It's actually.
If it turns away, in that moment, I'm going.
That's what I mean. It turns at this point. It doesn't seem overly hurt. It literally turns, as in. And was it this time is going towards where you think was it where the gunshot came from. Renata, you can hear something now coming towards you. It's coming towards you.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Same thing again.
Yeah, if you'll do the same thing again, it really isn't focusing at yourself. It will be you're fast. So this time difficulty 1, because it really isn't paying attention to you.
Okay. Same again, brawl and strength.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, come on. Yeah, difficulty 1 this time. This time that will be enough. As this thing's coming towards you, it literally, well, it sort of collapses and drops to the floor as there's something on its leg. If you look, it looks remarkably Felix-shaped, and it literally stops dead and sort of slides a little bit forward due to the momentum. Let's see. No, it won't. It won't cause. Actually, it will do. No, it won't cause any because it's going to be so little. Yeah, and it sort of sits there and sort of looks at the way to put the shooter and looks the other way. It looks a bit. Who do I kill next? Sort of thing. It looks a bit off-put at the moment, and it's raising its foot.
So, quick question: from when I've seen or dealt with werewolves before, are they in a coherent state when they're like this? As in, can you communicate with them? Or is there no point?
No.
Okay.
Right. What's Felix? Yeah. I'll go. What are you going to do with
go
that?
Felix.
Yeah, I'll go Felix.
Yeah.
Felix, you've got hold of its leg. Its other leg, it's raising at the moment. It's going to try to kick you if you don't do anything.
Oh, I'm going to dodge, but I'm going to sort of, again, whiz round it.
So you're going to let go its leg?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it ineffectively hits the ground and gets back onto its all fours, and it's sort of watching you.
This is a bit of an obscure thing. Moon. What cycle are we in?
I don't think it'd be full moon. I don't think it's full moon. One thing is, its eyes are green, but they don't look quite right. And its ears are not moving, but it's still following you.
Do I think this is actually more an illusion, or at least something that's actually vampire that has shape changed?
No, you've never seen anything like this though. With blood, what do you know about Tasumi? The only thing is, it could be a construct of sorts. Certain clans are very good at producing them.
I've got occult 3. Is there any means that I can drag something out of my memory about?
Make a intelligence and occult difficulty 3. Whoa! There is a clan that can create these things. It's Tashumi. They can make creatures. So this could be a construct, or even a glorified ghoul. It sort of stops dead, sort of as it seems to as if it's listening to something, and then just turns and runs off.
I'm gonna let it go. Not that I'm really sure I could have stopped it anyway.
It's been shot, fell on the ground, and it's remarkably,
resilient.
Yeah.
How far away from the tower where we were?
You were at the base, you're near enough at the base of it.
Can you get inside?
Yes, if you want to, you can get inside the tower.
Is there any sign of like a fight or anything?
Nope.
I'm gonna run up the tower. I'm worried that Mal is not it.
Yeah, you run up the tower. There is no one in the tower at all as you look around. It'll take you a while to do. In the meanwhile, what's Felix doing?
I'm going to throw my Auspex out. I go stand by the tree so that my obfuscate can take hold, and then I need to have as far as my Auspex will go, to see if that thing is leaving.
Oh, it is leaving. You hear the footsteps, and then they just fade.
Okay. I want to see if I can take a sample of this blood. Although probably what I've tasted would be enough for me to do.
You're going to take a sample?
Yeah, because I might do
this would be
taste of blood.
There's actually a lot of it. If you actually check on the ground, there's a trail. It's left a trail.
Follow it then.
Mhm.
But I'm also going to do Taste of Blood.
I'll have to give you the answer to that one.
Yeah, it's
That's good.
resolve plus blood sorcery.
Actually, roll it.
Okay.
And if you follow the trail, it literally goes on and disappears.
But I could actually go the other way as well to actually see where it came from, can't I?
Its trail would start where you first saw it.
Oh, so it like teleported in.
Mm.
There's no other markings.
No,
It just appeared.
it just appeared and then disappeared.
Okay, what difficulty do you want me to roll?
Actually, 3. Oh, no. It's not surprising.
Right.
The only thing you can suss out is it's not vampire. And it's not a ghoul. Are you keeping a sample with you?
Yes.
Alright, Taste of Blood. All it does is it's not a vampire and it's not a ghoul. And it's and it tastes of sulphur.
Sulphur sounds to me demonic.
Yep, and you have a sample.
Yeah.
As far as you can see, Renata's disappeared.
I've got to say I feel quite fortunate to have come off reasonably well.
After a little while, was it Renata appears back?
Mala's not there. I thought she might have been attacked or something.
There doesn't seem to be anybody else here.
I wonder if it wasn't her in the first place.
It would seem more reasonable, wouldn't it? It was a lure.
I think this is Theodore playing fun and games again. It's got his level of panache.
Do you think?
Well, I don't know how he'd get a werewolf.
Well, by the sounds of it, he's conjured it. He's taken it from.
Renata hasn't seen this, so she's like, "What do you mean?"
Well, it just appeared that I can show her the tracks.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
it just beyond here, nothing. Here it starts. It goes up through here where we fought, where you shot it, and then where we go on, it stops. So somehow it's come and gone. So given the fact that it looked odd, it's also bleeding but not bleeding. It's shedding blood, but it's not actually. It didn't seem to be that injured. You didn't seem to do much with the shot. I wasn't really trying to do anything but stop it from.
I mean, I was trying to stop it from jumping at you by taking, but that didn't do as much damage as it should have done. That was a good hit.
It was a very good hit, even with the. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to add something else on.
I mean, was it? Did you have? Well.
No, that's right.
You've got no silver bullets or anything, as per legend.
I don't carry them as standard. No, but maybe.
No. I'm sure you don't. Most people wouldn't, but.
Oh yeah.
All I'm trying to say is that might be a reason why it wasn't that hurt.
Well, quite possibly, but I wasn't expecting.
As you're standing there talking, the park seems to come back to life. There seems to be people around now.
Okay.
That's weird.
We need to exit stage left.
Yep.
I think we do too.
And as it's 11:15, I think it's time to finish on that note. Somehow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. That was very unexpected.